Hi, Dr. Andrea Purcell here with Straight from the Doctor's Desk. Today's topic is immunity, how the body tries to fight disease and what causes it to sometimes fall short, and what you can do to help your own immune system. Immunity is one of the most important aspects of our health, but what happens when it falls short? In this video, I'm going to show you some of the main causes of immunity breakdown and how to prevent it. I am Dr. Andrea Purcell, and I am a naturopathic medical doctor. I've been practicing for 20 years. I help women struggling with health and hormonal issues reclaim their health and their life using natural therapies. In this video, we are going to talk about something that's really important to all of us, and that's immunity. We know that when our immune system is strong, we're less likely to get sick. But what happens when we do get sick? I'm going to cover some causes of immunity breakdown and how you can prevent them from happening. So, the main thing here is that our body has a natural defense system called the immune system. And when it is functioning properly, it can attack and destroy invaders like bacteria and viruses. Many times, these microbes are stealth and tricky, and they work together to invade healthy cells. So we need to have a strong immune defense or else we will get sick. The way it is supposed to work is that when we are exposed to a bacteria or a virus, the immune system tries to fight it off by creating antibodies that recognize and attach themselves to the bacteria or the virus like a tag, so that the white blood cells can surround it and kill them off. In order to have a strong immune defense, we need to have a strong foundation in place. And in today's world, most of us do not have a strong foundation in place. And this is for a myriad of reasons, but I will address the major ones in this video and then talk about some immune boosting at the end. The majority of us in America are run down on a lot of levels. If you are in or beyond your 4th decade of life, you have not taken responsibility for your health, I would encourage you and say now is the time. Because the deficits that I explain in this section will only compound and leave you with chronic conditions that will be hard to overcome into the future without this knowledge. You also need to have a level of commitment towards your health from this day forward. So, why do immune systems struggle? The first reason is nutritionally. We don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. It's 5 to 10 servings each day. The next reason is cellularly we're struggling. We're low on essential vitamins and minerals. We have high toxin loads in our body, which leads to high inflammation. Next is we're struggling on the immune front. We have low white blood cell counts. We're living with bacteria, fungus, and yeast in our systems on a daily basis. And we have lowered immunity as a result of pharmaceutical medication use. The next reason is energetically, we're not living at our highest vibration, from deficient sleep patterns, effects of stress, not living our true purpose, feeling drained, unmotivated. And then the last reason is we're hormonally deficient. We're in adrenal overdrive, thyroid malfunctions, insulin resistance, melatonin deficient. So with today's focus on immunity, really prevention is the best medicine. I'm going to tell you a story about Jenny. She came to us with chronic urinary tract infections. She had just gotten out of the hospital after an intense bout with kidney infections that was unbearably painful. Worse, she knew that after stopping her antibiotics, right about 2 weeks, her symptoms would come back with a vengeance and the whole cycle would start over again. She had been to 3 different urinary specialists, and the last one wanted her to go on high-dose daily antibiotics for 3 months. And that's when she called us and she said, "Hey, Dr. Purcell, can you help me? My friend gave me your information." She was desperate to break the cycle She had 3 kids that needed her. She couldn't continue to be taken out by these chronic urinary and kidney infections. So she and I worked closely together for 3 months. We were able to break the infection cycle, get her feeling better using natural medicine, and no more antibiotics. Jenny was thrilled, and better yet, she felt confident that she had learned some good tools and knew how to take better care of herself should any symptoms return. So when you feel like you're getting run down, I want to encourage you to jump on immune boosting at the first sign of a scratch or sniffle. There are really 5 things to do as soon as you're feeling like, uh-oh, something's attacking me. 1, start eating fresh, real food. Drop the junk, ditch the processed, go back to the garden. 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. Next is clear your calendar. Hop into bed as soon as you can. Getting a good night's sleep supercharges your immune system. You need those 8 to 10 hours. Next is see where you have been losing energy to situations that are more trivial. Let those go and release the stress. Next up, hydrate well. 2 liters of water a day minimum. I love fresh pressed juices, coconut water before you hop into bed to hydrate yourself. Viruses bind to mucous membranes that line our nose and sinus passages. When membranes are dry and cracked, the virus binds easier. Staying well hydrated and drinking water is very important, prevents those viruses from binding. And this is the science behind saline nasal sprays. And finally, you want to boost your immune function with specific supplementation. We're going to start off with vitamin D. Upregulates the immune system and decreases the incidence of respiratory infections. It allows the immune system to attack microorganisms. Next, N-acetylcysteine. It's a potent antioxidant, breaks up mucus, and is a natural expectorant. It's used to treat bronchitis. You do about 600 milligrams twice a day. Garlic, shown to reduce the duration of an infection. Raw garlic is best. I recommend a garlicky guacamole where you just crush the fresh garlic into an avocado, lime juice, salt, and eat it up. Next is zinc. Maintains healthy immune function. Patients who took it developed less colds at a dose of 15 milligrams twice a day, so 30 milligrams a day. Should be taken with food, can cause nausea and digestive upset. However, it does raise the white blood cell count, which is what we want. And then finally, influenza, highly antiviral, effective against influenza A and B, and it prevents viruses from entering healthy cells and replicating. And the piece de resistance, we come down to my all-time favorite nutrient, vitamin C, shown to reduce the duration and severity of viral infections. It shortens cold durations, and overall colds were less severe. We're looking at about 2,000 milligrams twice a day. As humans, we're the only mammal that does not produce vitamin C. That means we need to get it from our diet. The recommended daily allowance for vitamin C is 65 milligrams. It's very, very low. It's the bare minimum each one of us needs to prevent a vitamin C deficiency called scurvy. So if you're going to use vitamin C for body repair and immune boosting, you need much higher amounts, anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 milligrams a day. To bowel tolerance, of course. If you take too much, you'll get diarrhea. Life is stressful, and our vitamin C demands increase significantly under stress. Under stress, our white blood cells and our adrenals require vitamin C to function properly. Vitamin C naturally occurs in citrus fruits and berries. So what happens when we do these things, we follow this advice, we take these supplements, you're going to decrease the incidence of colds and flus, you're going to shorten the duration of your colds and flus, and you're going to decrease the intensity of your symptoms so that you can still function. You're not knocked out in bed. If this has really resonated with you and you're ready to do something, you've been struggling with chronic infections, feeling like you're never quite well, please reach out to us. Check out our website, www.drandreapurcell.com. There is more for you than just medications and this endless cycle. It is not common knowledge, but medications often fail people and they have unwanted side effects. And that is common knowledge. But I believe that you have the ability to take back control over your health. All you need is an education and a mentor to show you how to do it. And this really can be your time. Sending you love and wishing you well. Until next time.